Hey there, this is Laquita with quitabughandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I am going to share a project with you featuring the Cactus Cuties stamp set. I wanted to use this set again. This one is on the last chance products list, which means it is retiring at the end of this month. So get this one while supplies last. I love this stamp set. And then I also wanted to use, I have so much of this paper left to use, the Abstract Beauty 4x6 Designer Series paper. So I paired these two together to create today's card. This was actually my May team make and take with my team of quitabug stampers. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into today's tutorial. So to create this card, I am using some colors that are no longer available. So I am using Magenta Madness and Just Jade ink, and then also Magenta Madness and Just Jade cardstock. So those retired last month. Was that last month? No, in April. Those retired in April, but the reason I'm using those colors is because they are colors that are featured in this Abstract Beauty designer paper, which is still available. So I'm actually going to bring in my mini machine. I want to go ahead and do my die cutting first. So I've got plate number 1, plate number 2, and then I have some crushed curry cardstock. I wonder if I can cut both of these pieces at the same time. And I've got, from our layering circle dies, I'm gonna put this scalloped circle there on my crushed curry, and then on this piece of basic white, I'm going to add that plain circle and another cutting plate. And let's see if I can run both of these through at the same time. Come on, machine. Work with me. Yes. Okay. There we go. All right. Whoop. So I'm actually going to bring in my Stamparatus foam mat here to do my stamping, because this Cactus Cuties, it's a photopolymer stamp set, and sometimes I just like the way the image looks. Actually, I don't need magenta just yet. Sometimes I just like how the images look with that little bit of cushion. So I've got the Just Jade and then crushed curry. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp my cactus image. I was so excited to get to use, ooh, that looks a little weird. I was so excited to get to use Just Jade. I don't know, because I love this color. I feel like this is getting a little, yeah, let me just, was just inking funny. I don't know. So let me just clean it. Okay. Let's try that again. I just didn't like how it was inking up. And I think I just put my pinky in the crushed curry. I did. Okay, let me see. I hope that stamp's okay. I don't know why it looked weird. Let's see. Oh, that looks great. Okay. Maybe it was just my eyes. I don't know. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp this little flower onto my cactus. I'll just put that right there. So cute. All right, so now I will go ahead and just adhere these two together. Okay. There we go. Okay, so then for my card base, I've got Just Jade cardstock. This is cut 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and I've scored it at 4¼ inches. And I do have all of the measurements for today's project over on today's coordinating blog post, which is linked down below in the video description. All right, then I have got this piece of Magenta Madness cardstock. So this is cut 4 1/8 inch by 5 3/8 inches. And then this piece of that Abstract Beauty designer paper, this is cut 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and it just gives you that really nice thin little border of the magenta cardstock. So I'm gonna use liquid glue. Whoa, I just threw the cap of the glue. I'm gonna use liquid glue just because it is such a thin little border. I wanna make sure that I line this up really well, and it's a little bit harder with the Stampin' Seal. Okay, so we got that. Then I've got another piece of magenta. This is cut 2 1/8 inches by 3 5/8 inches. And then this piece of the designer paper is cut 2 inches by 3 1/2 inches. Again, all of these measurements are on the blog, so don't stress out. You can click down below and get them from over there. It just gives you that tiny little border. And then you can move your paper around with that liquid glue. There we go. There we go. Okay, got that. So now what I want to do, I'm gonna have to find that cap. I don't know. It went pretty far. I'm gonna adhere this piece of the designer paper right about here. And this is cut 1 1/4 inches wide, and then I'm just going to cut it down once I adhere it onto this panel. So let's go ahead and put this on. I can go all the way, really. Okay. Let's put that. Yeah, I think I want it right about there. That looks good. And then I'll just trim off that little bit that's hanging over the edge. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is bring in my Magenta Madness. And then I'm going to lay down this piece just kind of as a guide of where I'm gonna want it on the front of my card, which I think, oops, I think I'm going to want it. Nope, I think I want it right here. Yeah, so I just went in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 stripes. So there, yeah, I want it there. There we go. I have glue on my hands, so every time I let go, it moves that layer. Okay, got it. And then I'm gonna stamp my sentiment, dimensional, random. I'm gonna stamp my sentiment just a note. And I'm going to stamp it directly onto my cards, or my designer paper. So hopefully I get it right. I only have one chance. I'm gonna put it in the center in this little space right here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, it looks so good. Got it. It scares me to do that, but because if you make a mistake, it's almost ruined. Okay, I'll find that cap later. All right, so now I can add this panel on. And I'm just going to put it right back where I had it. Okay. And then pop this layer onto my card front. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to pop some dimensionals onto the back of my cactus. Now I'm only going to put these dimensionals, if I can get it off of here. There we go. I'm only gonna put the dimensionals on the right side of my cactus piece, because if I put one on the left, since I've got this layer, these two layers right here, it'll make the left side of this die cut uneven, because it'll sit up a little bit higher. So I want it to all be level, so that's why I'm not putting dimensionals on the left side. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like when I film in the morning, I don't explain Oh my gosh, you guys. I didn't take the backings off. See, when I film early in the morning, I'm not ready. My mind isn't ready, and I'm drinking my coffee, but okay, sorry guys. I'm just not as fresh in the mornings mentally. Okay, there we go, and there's the card. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here it is, you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this card. I think it's so pretty. I love this designer paper. So don't forget that Cactus Cuties stamp set. Well, it's actually a bundle. There's a coordinating punch, but that is retiring at the end of this month. Get it while you can. And then, so it's this beautiful Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. And you know I had to make a matching envelope. So I think this is from, yeah, this designer paper is from that same collection, but I just made myself a matching envelope. So cute. So you can find all of the measurements and supplies for today's project linked and listed down below in the video description. And again, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me today, and stay tuned because I'll be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.